All right, so if you guys have been following the channel for any length of time, you guys will know that I've been having some issues with my FN502. The biggest problem with it is after you fire the first round, its failure to feed a second round is the biggest issue I've been having with it. Light primer strikes and all that other stuff, you're going to get that with 22, so that's not really a big deal to me. But after that initial round, not chambering that second round, it's just been a mystery to me. But I've been doing too much playing around with it, switching between the P250 spring and the stock spring, going back and forth. So I'm just going to go up there today. I got the P250 spring in it, the stainless guide rod, my red dot's still on it. I'm going to leave it as is, and I'm just going to run a bunch of rounds through it. It's a rainy, crappy day, so I'm going to see if I can't get these gremlins worked out of this gun and make a decision on whether I leave it with the P250 spring and not take my red dot off and go back to factory conditions and see if I just can't work the bugs out of this gun. Gun is very dirty. I'm going to take it up there dirty the way it is and just see how bad it'll react to it, because the last range trip, it was a nightmare. I was going back and forth between springs. I was getting a lot of issues with it, but I think I just need to go up there and just run a bunch of rounds through it and see what happens. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's go hit the club and see if we can't figure this gun out. All right, so it's a gloomy, rainy day. I'm out here at the range. I got the FN502 here. I got the P250 spring in it. I'm going to see if I can work the gremlins out of this gun. It ran kind of good with this spring, and then I put the stock spring in, and it ran kind of good. It was kind of back and forth, so I'm going to load up 4 mags here and just see what I can run through this, see if I can get these gremlins to work out of this gun. I've tried just about everything, barring taking the optic off it, which I don't want to do. So we're just going to run this and see what happens. All right, let's get our ears on here. All right, let's see what happens. Right off the get-go. That was a light primer strike. Failure to chamber around. Not bad. After that first hiccup, it ran pretty good. I'm pretty shocked. I'm going to load 4 more mags up. We'll try it again. All right, let's try another 4 mags through it, see if we can get through them like we did the last ones. After that first round, every time, failure to put one in. Failure to lock back on that one. Failure to chamber. Not bad. It's doing much better than it did the last time I had it to the range, so maybe we're working the gremlins out of this thing. All right, we are running the P250 spring. It seems to be running much better with that, and I still am running mixed ammo, so that could be a little bit part of it, but so far running much better. I want to see how this, if this 4 goes pretty good, I think it's just going to be a little bit of a break-in and then stick to a specific ammunition. So let's see how these 4 mags go. Failure to put it in after that first round. That doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Light primer strike. Failure to put one in. That's not bad though. Seems to be on the lead nose. But I'll take that all day long. It seems to be running much better. All right, so this thing's running pretty good, this 502 with the P250 spring in it. I think I'm going to keep that spring in it. I'm done switching back and forth. I've been getting pretty reliable mags out of it, barring that after the first one, sometimes I'll have to put it in, sometimes it'll be a light primer. But again, using mixed ammo. So once I get this gun's really dirty. Once I get it clean, choose a specific ammo. We'll go with that and just see if the bugs work out. But so far, it's running much better. Let's run 4 more mags through it and see how it goes. Get our ears on. All right, let's see how these 4 go. All right, that failed right there to eject. I don't know. Can't complain with that. It's running pretty good. I mean, barring a couple hiccups here and there, it's 100 times better than it was. All right, so after running probably almost 500 rounds here today, I can honestly say I think I worked the bugs out of it. I got the P250 spring with the stainless guy rod from Taylor Tactical. Again, mixed ammo, the gun's very dirty, and it's doing pretty good. A couple of hiccups on the failure to feed after the first round, but not as many as I was having. Much, much better. So I think I worked the bugs out of this thing so far. So we'll choose a specific ammo and go with that moving forward. And I think we're pretty good here on the FN502, but I'll keep you guys posted on that for sure. Okay, I'm back home, guys. I took the gun all apart. It was absolutely filthy. The gun was bad. I'm not one for cleaning my handguns after a range session, and I needed to do that, especially with 22. It's very dirty to begin with, but the gun was just filthy. Cleaned it all up, got it all lubricated and back together. I seen a lot of the wear marks where the Cerakote's missing off it, so I see where it's wearing in. So, you know, I'm probably close to 3,000 rounds for this gun now, so I think I got a pretty good handle on it. And it seemed to run much better. I mean, I showed you guys a little bit of footage, but there was a lot of mags I ran off camera that ran flawlessly. So I'm thinking it just needs to, you know, keep it clean and just run the snot out of it. And, you know, you're going to get a hiccup here and there, but it's nowhere near the way this thing was acting before. So I'm absolutely keeping that P250 spring in there. It works a lot better. It feels much better to me. That it feels like the gun is sprung more correctly with that 250 spring and with that stainless guide rod. So we're going to go back again, do another range video for sure. And I'll let you guys know if I have any major malfunctions, if it goes off the deep end again and doesn't start running right, you know, we'll see what happens. But I think pretty much I got this thing figured out. So that's pretty much it, guys. You got any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you guys want to help support the channel, I'm going to leave a QR code here on the screen to buy me a cup of coffee. If you guys wish to do it a free way, you can just hit that like, share, and subscribe button. That's going to wrap this one up, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.